Grizzly Pig here, welcome to today's episode. We are in New Game +3, and as I mentioned in the last episode, we are going to run our mimics here with my dual wield Bloodhound's Fang build to see what he can do. So we're starting out at the Draconic Sentinel. We're going to be seeing what kind of moves he's going to do. Is he going to do jump attacks? Is he going to dodge where he needs to? That sort of thing. What damage he takes and how much he puts out, etc. I'm going to try and stay close enough to get a good view of everything, but also far enough away that I don't interfere in the fight. So already now we've just about finished our introduction, and he's nearly half-life, the Draconic Sentinel, so he's performing very well. He's using his special move there, the Bloodhound's Finesse, and he got it off beautifully there. So he's definitely going to be using that from time to time, I'm sure. And already I can see his dodges, they don't seem to be very calculated, they're more kind of random, very similar to my playstyle, I guess. So he does seem to get knocked down quite a fair bit, but he's still got 50% of his HP, and the Draconic Tree Sentinel is nearly down, so I think it's safe to say that this one is a pretty easy fight for him. And this guy is the gatekeeper to the Lanedale Castle, so he's a bit of a gear skill check. So just has to get a couple of hits off here and we're done with this one. Quite impressed with his performance on this so far. Oh, and he got the dodge on the flame there, that was really nice to see, but I'm sure it's probably just random. And there we go, the mimics here made pretty light work of the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Let's move on to Godfrey. And of course I have to spend time summoning the mimics here at the start, and I get myself smacked up, so I'm panic dodging to get out of the situation here, and also so I'm not interfering. And just as I have composed myself and I'm ready to spectate, Godfrey is already 30% down in his HP. So far he's dealing with this boss better than me, to be honest. He is doing some pretty mega damage. And we can see he's mostly using just the main usual attack. He's not using the jump attack or the special attack so much. He used the special attack there and he got it off absolutely beautifully. But I'm guessing that's going to be a problem to land it a lot of the time, and he just did a jump attack and it failed to connect. And I actually thought he would struggle with this a bit more than he has done. I'm actually quite surprised with his performance here, so he's found this pretty easy, to be honest. No problems with Godfrey at all. And now we're done with that, we're going to head over to Morgott and see if he can take him on. Can he do as well? And again, I'm in a similar position where I've got the aggro straight away, and summoning the mimics here costs you HP rather than FP, so it's already a bit of a hairy moment sometimes when you get into the fight. And I just want to get out there because I don't want to be interfering in the fight whatsoever. I want this to be as much the mimics here as possible. Well, he hasn't got a hit on Morgott yet, and he's taken a little bit of knock, but I think he's alright. If he gets a few really good hits off, he can level the playing field. But we can see he's getting knocked down and stuff. He's getting flung out of the range of the boss though, which I think is going to work in his favour. And already he has managed to peel off some nice damage there and level it out. And he's actually doing some really nice dodging now, but can he punish? Yes, he can. I really like the look of Morgott's curved sword here. I think we're going to grab ourselves two of these at some stage and try out a similar build to what we're running here, where instead of the Bloodhound's Fangs, we're going to use the Morgott's curved sword. I know it has a higher bleed rate than the Bloodhound's Fang, but does it hit as hard? I'm not sure. We'll see in the future. I'm going to give it a go at some stage. So our mimic tier here is in for taking some big damage if he's not careful with all that stuff going on right here. And Morgott's using his Ash of War, and the mimics here seem to get off more damage than he took, so that's really great, and he's absolutely smashing him now. He just decided to end Morgott right there. So he's got little less than 20% HP left, but I would say that that was a pretty safe win for the mimics here. And now we're going to move over to the Blackblade Kindred. I want to see how he handles some bigger bosses, whether he struggles to get close to them, whether he messes up and just misses a lot of the time, we'll see. I think it's going to be a bit of an odd fight for him because this boss is very mobile, and I'm not sure his random dodges are going to prevent him from taking some big hits. But he's just getting small hits in here and there, and it seems to be doing the trick, and he's managing to keep the pace up. And I nearly got slapped up there. And if you're interested in getting hold of your own mimics here and you haven't got it yet and you're wondering where to get it, you have to kill Radahn first, and then you need to then get access to the underground area that opens up. And in that area there, when you get to the church where there's like a giant ball on the top floor, there's a little room on the side with a chest in, and you just loot that and you get your mimics here. So it's quite easy to get once you've killed Radahn. And as I said, he costs HP to summon, but he will effectively copy your builds totally. He will copy what consumables you're also using as well, like if you've got grease or pots on your loadout, he will also use them from time to time as well. All the armour, the weapons of course, and the talismans will be exactly the same on the Mimics here as what you have equipped. So I'm really wondering how much further we can push our Mimics here. He seems to be a bit down on HP, and I think this is going to be very clutch. He really needs to level it out by getting some big hits in right now if he's going to keep up with this and get this boss down. And right now, after that hit, it's looking very bad for him. He just took a big hit and he's really on the back foot. He's effectively dead now. He's running on empty. So this really is pushing him to his limits. I really want to get closer and have a better look. It's very foggy, but it's just a case of if I get too close, I might get hit myself and also interfere with the fight, which I don't want to do. I cannot believe the Mimics here is still alive. He should be dead by now. He's literally got no HP and he's still there. I'm going to get ready to clear up the boss myself here, but I think he's just about going to be able to do it. If he gets one more hit, there we go. And he's managed to do it. Wow, that was interesting. Very clutch. I think if we run that again, he would probably get clapped more often than not, to be honest. Now we're going to head over to Elemer. Relatively small mob, so I think you should be able to get hits off a lot easier than on the gargoyle. This is actually the second attempt, because you see where he hit me there on the first one. I actually got clapped by the boss there and the fight was a complete fail, and that nearly happened a second time. And already Elemer is down 30% of his HP, but he's nearly half-lifed. This guy drops Moray's Executioner's Sword here. It's an absolutely amazing weapon. I do recommend getting that one and trying it out because it's a great deal of fun. The Ash of War is amazing on it. It just does a huge flurry of attacks, giving out big damage. So he's really trying to get in the fight here and get some damage off. He keeps getting knocked back and stuff, and he's in danger of getting himself pinned in the corner, which I'm sure will be very bad news if that happens. He is up against the wall now, so it's very hairy. If he gets knocked back, he'll actually just hit the wall and just keep taking damage, which is going to be very sad. And thanks to this grab here, I think he's going to get himself out of that hole right there, so that was quite nice. Both the boss and the Mimics here are on similar HP, so now he's got everything to fight for. He's just got to get in more hits than he takes, and he really is trying. He's trying to dodge as best as he can. One more hit, and I think he's down. So this fight was not too bad at all, really. Another impressive victory for the Mimics here. And there we have it, the Moray's Executioner's Sword just looted right there. So we're going to try out some more bosses in the next episode. If you found this interesting, please like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.